everybody. This is Pastor Dean, and this is Miracle Minutes. You know, I get a kick out of some people who say that God gave me this disease to teach me a lesson. Whenever you hear that, whenever you hear somebody utter those words, if it's a preacher who says that, get up and leave the church immediately because he has absolutely no idea of what the Bible says about it. You see, it says in Matthew 9:35, Jesus went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues, and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. Now, if God were sending sickness upon people to teach them a lesson, why would Jesus be healing them? That's contradictory. That's a house divided. Even Jesus said a house divided cannot stand. No, sickness is caused by curses, and we bring curses upon ourselves. Some of us drink too much. Some of us smoke too much. Some of us eat too much. That creates disease. Excess creates disease in our lives. Selfishness, greed, the wrong attitude, worry. It creates dis-ease in our lives. That creates sickness, and we pass those sicknesses on to the family line. I have a tendency in my family to have cancer. I've had cancer. My sister has had cancer. My brother had cancer. That cancer was created through sin, through excess in the family line, and it has grown throughout our family. So don't blame sickness on God, and don't think that God is putting sickness on you or your family member to teach you a lesson. See, sickness is it's a time stealer. You know, all the hours that caretakers are giving to their sick husbands and sick wives and sick brothers and sisters, they could be using that time to work for the Lord. The devil wants to distract them. Instead of ministering to sick people, we could be out there spreading the good news of Jesus Christ, that he's the healer. Sickness promotes selfishness too. Some lady came in to me the other day and said, my husband doesn't speak to me anymore. I said, why? Because he's in so much pain. He takes painkillers and he's in some kind of a fog all the time. He doesn't feel like talking. It's not him anymore. Sickness promotes selfishness. It robs us of good experiences. It makes people focus on themselves and their own needs. When you're in pain, you don't want to hear nothing from nothing. You want to get out of that pain. You don't want to express love to anybody. You just want to get out of the pain. It enslaves the members of our families to wait on them and to pamper them in their sickness. Sickness is a money waster. Look at all the money that this country is spending on sickness, arguing about medical care, medical bills. We could be using that money for vacations, to help the poor, to send people to college. Jesus hated sickness and he hated disease. And he told everybody exactly who the instigator was. In Acts 10:38, Jesus said, who went about doing good. They're talking about Jesus. Jesus went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed of the devil, for God was with him. I love you. I want you healed. If you need miracle prayer, you contact me. I will pray for you, and I know that if you have faith in God, if you depend upon him, you will be healed. I love you. This is Pastor Dean, and this is Miracle Minutes.